Now the first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Winters.
Today you can take advantage of the summer weather that we endured and take a look at this. Some flowers along the bike path near Cargill in Cedar Rapids. Gorgeous, gorgeous shots, and it was a beautiful day to be out doing some nature photography. Thanks to Kyle for that weather video tonight. Our town, of course, this week is Dubuque, and things look very quiet right now. It's muggy, certainly, as we showed you, but our city cam is live with very quiet conditions. As far as the Our Town forecast for tomorrow, looks quite a bit like today. Now, there may be some isolated storms in the morning. We'll be watching for that, and we'll show you all those on Pinpoint Featurecast coming up. And then later in the day, more developing storms possible. The high tomorrow in our town, right near 80 degrees. So everyone will cool down maybe by a couple of degrees tomorrow, but it still stays rather muggy. Live pinpoint Doppler radar. Yeah, there's specks of very light showers not reaching the ground in eastern Iowa. We'll watch if any of those do develop. And again, there's that chance of an isolated storm certainly developing. We really see most of the activity to the west of Perry over toward Carroll in the west central part of the state. That activity not looking real impressive right now as it continues to dive down to the south and east, actually losing some of its strength. But just comparing rainfall this year to last year through this point, take a look. This year we've almost doubled last year's amounts by this time. Everyone except Iowa City, and we're real close in Iowa City as well. And we're again not even halfway through the entire year. There's a look at our low that's going to move our way. Along this front is where we'll expect some showers and storms, isolated as we said, but we're watching for development back into the Dakotas. Where that develops and moves is what we'll really watch tonight for the potential for some severe weather, and then more development tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening as it dives across eastern Iowa into areas of Illinois and Indiana. Heavy rain's a threat, but because they're going to be very fast-moving storms, maybe not as great a threat as some of the storms we saw a couple of weeks ago. Isolated this evening. Overnight, there's some of the showers and storms. Most of it's north, but that could slide south. That's what we're watching for, the exact placement. And then tomorrow afternoon, development pushing to the east again. That threat for severe weather will be with us as we head through Wednesday as well. And this evening, Iowa City points to the north, all under a slight risk for severe weather, a moderate risk back across the plains. 65 Decorah to 68 Iowa City, 67 in Cedar Rapids. Storms possible, isolated this evening, maybe a better chance, especially north overnight. Southeast winds, tomorrow's highs from 79, still to about 86 degrees, muggy and some storms likely. Again, scattered across the area in the afternoon, and then more development likely with winds shifting to the northeast at 5 to 15. Drying out Thursday and Friday, we're back near 80 degrees. That looks good. Father's Day weekend, well, we're still going to put that chance of showers and storms in the forecast, and it really looks like we could get into a pattern where just about every 3 days or so we get a round of showers and storms with the potential for severe weather or heavy rain. We'll be watching that. But right now, it's pretty quiet. We hope it stays that way for a while.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
And we'll be right back, so stay with us right here on TV9.
TV9 Weather is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers.
At Women's Wellness Center in Westside Medicine, we offer care choices for women and men. Specialized women's health care from adolescence through and beyond menopause. We provide acute and primary care and preoperative evaluations. And now we offer an affordable health care membership program for individuals, families, and corporations. Women's Wellness Center in Westside Medicine. Personalized health care for you, about you. Call us today to get your health care back on track.
Enjoy an evening out at the Lighthouse and Supper Club. Each Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we offer fried shrimp, baked cod, and fall-off-the-bone barbecue ribs for just $15.99 for a limited time only. For over 100 years, the Lighthouse has been the perfect place to meet for birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, or just a night out for a superb meal and friendly conversation. The Lighthouse and Supper Club, one of Cedar Rapids' best-kept secrets.
Every time I go to the golf course, I challenge myself to get better at the sport. Playing with my wife, there's a friendly competition about that I really enjoy. I became a scratch golfer in 3 years. I got good at the short game by spending hours hitting from 100 yards and in. The equipment gets better every single year. I want the customer to leave with confidence in the equipment. I'm Jason Hicks, and I'm one of the golf experts at Shields.
I donated because my family's been affected by cancer.
I donate because it saves lives.
I give because it's a good way to support my community.
I want to be there for my friends and my neighbors.
I donate for my mom.
I give blood because it saved my daughter's life.
Giving blood makes a difference. Will you give?
Will you give?
Will you give?
Will you give?
Call now to schedule your appointment. Will you give?
People are stuck in very old habits of using toothpaste to clean a denture, but dentures are very different to real teeth. They're about 10 times softer and may have surface pores where bacteria can grow and multiply. Polident is specifically designed to clean dentures daily. Its unique microclean formula kills 99.99% of odor-causing bacteria and helps dissolve stains, cleaning in a better way than brushing with toothpaste. That's why dentists recommend Polident.
Polident. Cleaner, fresher, brighter every day.
There's a reason folks keep coming back to Casey's. Maybe it's the fact that we're always right on your way. Or maybe, just maybe, it's simply because we remind so many people of home. Stop at Casey's General Store to check out great deals like Powerade, 3 for $3, and large made-from-scratch Supreme pizzas for only $13.99. Casey's, famous for hot summer deals.
Hillsondale celebrates with Our Town Dubuque. We have supported children and adults with disabilities for 40 years with a compass set on embracing new opportunities. Hillsondale is proud to be a treasure of the masterpiece on the Mississippi.
3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn having voted in the affirmative, the motion is agreed to.
And with that, the U.S. Senate has positioned this to be the summer for immigration reform. Today's vote allowed the Senate to begin debate on landmark legislation to remake how this country handles immigrants, both legal and illegal.
The big question is what that reform will look like, since both sides today agreed something needs to change.
Times change, and the immigration system has to change with those times.
There's no good reason to play procedural games or engage in obstruction.
The proposed plan would increase border security, allow thousands more immigrants into the U.S. legally, and create a lengthy path to citizenship for the roughly 11 million illegals already in the U.S. But many Republicans are demanding stronger provisions for border security. Well, riot police in Turkey re-entered Istanbul's Taksim Square this evening after defiant protesters returned. Police again fired tear gas and water cannons trying to break up the crowd. Clashes this morning injured hundreds. The protests are in response to Turkish Prime Minister Recep Erdogan's increasingly authoritative reforms, including mandating family size.
The federal government will not fight a court order allowing girls of any age to buy Plan B birth control without a prescription. The Obama administration initially planned to require a girl be at least 15 to get the pills that can block a pregnancy. But a judge again insisted there is no reason to set an age limit for the pill. Women's rights groups say it's a huge step forward, but anti-abortion groups say it's bad for a girl's health and weakens parental rights. The FDA asked the drug's maker to apply to make Plan B available on pharmacy shelves. There is no indication of how soon that might happen. For the 5th year in a row, the UI Children's Hospital has been ranked one of the top children's hospitals in the country. U.S. News & World Report ranked it in the top 50 in 7 categories, including cancer treatment, cardiology, and orthopedics. The ranking started in '07 to help guide parents on where the best medical care was.